I mean, what's the move for the super chat things?
Super chat what?
Like to see them.
They pop up and then they go to the top window.
Did I use my phone last time? I feel like I did. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm just gonna let people start joining for a couple minutes. Hopefully the audio isn't too garbage. Oh, I should have used a mic. That would have been rad. Oh boy, it's working now. What? Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Just ruin the audio on my live stream. It's all right. I don't mind. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone. There we go. All right, Tommy, this is the thing where I need your help. Shut up. You can't watch it on your phone. Well, no, I can never see the super chats because they pop up and they disappear. How do you get them to stay around every time?
You just scroll. Someone send a super chat so we can do this.
No, someone did.
Send about a G bar and we'll figure this out.
Someone sent see blue one. So learn how to TIG weld. But doesn't it
what
normally?
The fuck? I don't learn how to TIG weld.
Oh, maybe it's just if it's under $2, it doesn't.
It doesn't put them on the top.
Yeah, because I just want to be able to click the things.
Doesn't LZ look 420 friendly with that hat on?
Wait, hold on, ready? Look how scummy I look.
You look like you're about to date rape a chick.
What? That's not okay.
A date rape fucking outfit.
This is the beginning of my live chat. We were supposed to talk about Supras and.
Hey Adam, what do you think of my Mustang? Mopar even.
Yeah.
Adam, you own a Mustang, fucker. Oh, you can't say that.
Relax.
Why is Tommy such a cutie? Born that way, dog.
You're good at this.
Oh, we got a big one.
Okay, so all right, so yeah, there we go.
Thanks for restocking the flex spinners.
All right.
Keep flexing.
All right. Thank you for the $5. So, purpose of this live stream, I know there's a lot of questions and stuff you guys want addressed with the Supra, kind of what's going on, other builds and stuff. And I didn't film a video yesterday, so I figured this would be a good climate to talk about some stuff and hopefully answer any questions you guys have. But I don't really have any real agenda or anything that I necessarily need to talk about or anything that I think we'll talk about. But if you guys have questions on stuff that's going on.
You think RB26 flywheel bolts will work on RB25?
For some reason, I want to say no.
But I have an RB26 clutch.
Ask Raw. They'll know. That's where I ask all my RB questions. Raw Brokerage. Shout out to the homies. All right, I'm sure I get which order this goes on. Sorry, guys. As you know, in my live streams, it's normally really rough in the beginning until I can get the hang of it. All right. So thanks for restocking the flex banners. I said that. Build a Volkswagen. I don't think I'm going to be building a Volkswagen anytime soon or probably ever. But if you guys follow me on. Yeah. Audi's kind of Volkswagen, right?
Yes, yeah.
So if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll know that there's a very good chance we'll have a RS6 Avant coming mid next year. So Volkswagen build. What else am I going to do to the Supra? I kind of mentioned this in the Supra video real briefly, like exhaust, wheels, lower, probably some other tuning stuff, nothing too crazy, just aesthetic stuff. Will year of the Flex go into 2020? And next project's car, Ricky.
There's a sequel to the Year of the Flex?
Well, yeah, I mean, what comes next? I guess, even though
Flex
technically, I guess this was jokingly Year of the Flex, I kind of, oh my God, is it raining? The windows look wet. Did it rain?
I don't know, my Evo's windows are now.
Oh, I'm going to be so upset. The Porsche's really clean. Yeah, I'm going to keep
Did not rain.
It didn't? Okay. Yeah.
And I'm freaking out for no reason.
Next year, I'm sure like the trajectory won't slow down. The next project car are two cars that I already have that are down in Florida, so that'll be the next kind of stuff you guys start seeing going on. See if this one stays. Italian Nice 678. It did stay. Thank you. When am I doing the BMW 335 video? I'm going to be going back down to Florida around like early October. I've got a date scheduled with Active Auto Work in Miami to go get a tune. I think October 10th. So that at bare minimum will be the latest you guys will see 335 content. Let's see. Hey, RLX556 wants to say hi to you, Ty. RLX556, yeah.
Hi. I'm a hippie. He does this now.
He looks like Randy Savage.
He looks like Randy Savage.
Randy Savage. When am I going back to Florida, Sean West? I think I already said this, but first week of October. Probably not going to stay down there, but I'm going to go down there for a little bit to catch up on some of the builds, get things rolling, and then probably come back up here until it gets cold. Lolling. Amazing last for Midget fan. That's super. Thank you for the support. I don't want to just read your comment because I'm assuming everyone else can read it, but thank you for the kind words, lolling. What's the deal with this Lambo? So, if you guys watch Trevor, Motion Auto TV, there was a twin turbo Lambo at Dallas Performance, and the owner was jokingly saying that it was mine. He's like trying to get me to buy it, but I was like, twin turbo Lambo is not really my thing. So it's kind of an ongoing joke. I've been joking with him like, yo, dude, check your PayPal. I PayPal you the money for the twin turbo Lambo. But no, I didn't get it. I don't plan on getting it. What am I hanging with Cletus next? Miller James. I don't know if I've said this anywhere, but I am building a burnout car for the next Cletus in Cars. So at a bare minimum, that'll be the next time I hang out with Cletus. It'll be cool because it'll be burnout things. A purpose-built burnout car, but not a normal burnout car. It'll be something cool. Donald, I would love to acknowledge your comments, but he's over there, and he's going to get really mad if I talk about it. So, we'll see. Love from New Hampshire, from Mason. Thank you. Let me look through the normal chat to see what you guys are asking. Man, I go so fast. Whoa. That's really overwhelming.
I don't want you to start trying to sell me activity.
So what? Am I going to Hyperfest next year? I don't know. I think I mentioned in the last live stream that I did that all those like big festival events like Hyperfest, Grid Life cost a lot of money, and for a lot of other people to go, like they kind of get paid by their sponsors to go, and me, it just kind of comes out of my pocket. And I don't know that the seat time is worth the amount of money that it costs to go out to those events. So maybe, but I have a lot more fun at like the smaller grassroots event stuff and those big festival events. So we'll see. Can we meet at Diner Lux tonight? I live by the green. No, sorry, I got stuff to do. Would I consider, okay, hyperdrive. This is a really common thing that I see a lot of people talking about. I'm going to touch on this briefly. Everyone's like, yo, you should sign up. Yo, you should sign up. Yo, you should sign up. I have lots of friends that did it. They basically had to take like a month or some absurd amount of time off to be able to go do it. They didn't get paid. It's just like travel and accommodation. And it's pretty much all for clout. So I don't really get a benefit out of doing hyperdrive for clout. And for me to have to give up my YouTube for a month would cost me so much that they would have to pay me an absurd amount of money to do hyperdrive. It looks fun and it's a really cool concept, but as a business move, it would be really, really dumb for me to do. But it's really, but it's really cool for the smaller guys that they do it because it does help them a lot, like socially, and I can see being worthwhile. It's just for me, the costs of me giving up that amount of time do not outweigh the benefits. If that makes sense. Everything's a cost, reward, whatever. When am I coming back to Australia? I'm coming back for 2 events that Luke Fink's running. It will be end of October, early November. I'll be in Tasmania and then wherever Mount Gambier is. Those are the 2 events. I'll post more about that. Mr. Matty Ducati wants to know when we're meeting my girlfriend. He's really happy for me. Her name's Bailey. She's been in the videos a couple times. I know there's a lot of confusion because she is a dog, and I think I refer to her sometimes as a human. But it's just a dog. It's Grant's dog. It's my girlfriend. In case you missed that one. Sloth on Meth was worried that I was giving away the S13. I'll never give that car away. You should know me better than that. I'm surprised one of you guys didn't guess that I was giving away the Supra. It's kind of like a random last minute thing, but I feel like it's been kind of a smart move. The giveaway's been doing really well, so thank you guys who have placed orders. I hope you're really happy with your merch. We worked really hard on it this year. What has to happen for Tommy and Rudnick to grow a mustache? Tommy.
Yes, sir.
What do I have to do to get you to grow a mustache or to shave your beard?
Ooh. You better go get out your Porsche cup.
A what?
You better get out your Porsche cup.
No, like, is it a money thing? Is it a challenge thing?
It's a what?
How much money to shave the beard?
This is mine, right?
Yeah. I'm just out of curiosity.
Shave it down to bare skin, not with like razor, just with clippers.
Yeah. So all you have is a mustache.
Ooh. That's a pretty penny.
Wait, how much? Spit a number.
I mean, I guess I'd do $500.
Okay. Ready?
No. I didn't think I was gonna be like that.
No. I'm curious what he.
Oh,
Rudnick, to grow a mustache, how much did I have to pay you?
he had a little rat stick.
$200. All right, so
$700.
$500 to shave Tommy. That's lower than I thought it'd be. And then $200.
My shit will go back in a week.
Will it? I mean, I'm like thinking about getting out the Porsche Cup real quick.
Well, the question is how long do I have to do it? How much? Wait a second.
Whoa.
This dude's got the most time invested in that head of hair. I want to know how much to give him a mullet. Because we were supposed to give him a mullet.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, that'd be pretty funny to shave Tommy's hair. You'd look like such a weirdo.
With my beard gone?
Yeah, with just a mustache?
Crazy. How much did you pay me to shave my head?
Shut up.
Ask Chris how much to shave his head, dude. You wait till you hear the
Hey,
number.
Tommy, Austin wants to know if that 32 sedan's for sale.
The Alltech?
It's sold, I'm pretty sure. It's got a new owner. Sorry.
We're good.
So Subarus says, from my foot cam footage, the JZ seems slow to react to throttle input. It is actually insanely responsive for like a big throttle body. Maybe the footage just doesn't make it look that way. But that car, for like being a decently big turbo, I mean, it is a 3.4, insanely responsive. Like I can just bop, bop, bop. And I think probably because it's got like a very lightweight flywheel and a light clutch and everything, like it revs really nice. And I don't know. Okay, Nisakaru, Jimmy, congrats on the second place, which, by the way, I still want to talk more about FD stuff in the future. And he wants me to say hi to Alberto. He's not here right now, but I'll be back to Florida soon. So let me go back to try to have a seizure as I try to read all the comments. What's going on with the E36? A lot has been going on with the E36. When we get back to Florida, I'll have a mega update for you guys on the E36, the E92, and another car that will come as kind of a surprise, but we've got something really cool going on.
Another car?
Yeah. Well, you know what it is.
I do.
About to get a Golf R. Any opinions? Tommy, opinions on the Golf R?
And
I feel like it sounds like it's a cool
now
car.
that I heard the Focus RS sucks.
Yeah. Sounds like a cool car. I don't know much about it. The one Bushman said some kind words and has an old Z31, which I drove in New Mexico. An old Z31. It was actually really fun to drift. It wasn't like the most ideal drift car, but it worked pretty well. It was cool. I see a lot of comments. Like I don't want to like go too crazy into the Nicole stuff, but I will like just kill any rumors real quick. She didn't take the house. I still own the house. I just think it's too hot in Florida for me to be there. So I'm hibernating up here, and in the winter, it's basically going to be a party house, and there's going to be seven to 9 YouTubers living in it at all times. But no, the house is still mine, not hers. Hate to break it to you.
I don't.
Yo, first mod to a Speed 3. Not a Burble team.
Speed 3, what is that? A Mazda?
Yeah. They're pretty cool.
Have you heard of this place? It's called CarMax. They'll buy any vehicle and get you out of it.
He's like a mean guy.
First mod, a blowout.
Yeah? Is that what you do?
So we've got a brand new RB25 oil pan here. Pardon me.
Tommy, can you look at this? Because I don't know what to do with this.
Hold the fuck off. It's not even true.
No, that's like the good bit. Can you can you shut that door? What?
Have a little technical difficulty.
Yeah, a little technical difficulty. It's not ever okay to just randomly show up places. I'm just gonna put that out there. It isn't targeted at anyone specifically, but what?
This isn't targeting anyone specifically, especially the kid who's here.
Shut up, Tommy. You're so mean.
There's no one here though.
So, Dark Swordsman wants to know, Chris, can you be careful with your feet because you're gonna shake this. You're shaking.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Dark Swordsman wants to know when me and Tommy are getting a house in Japan. So it's actually really tough to get a house in Japan as a foreigner. They just like don't really sell to foreigners. It's kind of a weird system there. It's even hard to like buy cars there sometimes, but to own a house there is really, really difficult. So that'll probably never happen. Screw, marry, kill Alberto, Tommy, Rudnick.
Ooh.
I feel like, yeah, I was gonna say I would definitely kill Tommy because I wouldn't want to be married to him, and I definitely wouldn't want to screw him.
He'd be married to me for sure.
If I screwed
You're
Alberto,
not the fuck running.
no, well, yeah, because
Alberto
Alberto would cry and call me every day. Ruddy would just be out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would I get some money out of it?
I would marry Alberto. I would rather marry Alberto than either of you.
Shit, dude.
I feel like he'd be very loyal.
I don't know how to feel about this.
Yeah, you're
It's a little weird.
I'm okay because I don't want to fuck or marry the dude, so killing me is cool. That's actually the nicest thing he's ever done.
What?
Would kill me in that scenario.
Yeah, Tommy's just always asking to die. The one Bushman wants to come to Brainerd International Raceway for drifting.
Where's that?
Brainerd?
How far?
No, I don't know. When am I coming to Puerto Rico with Alberto? That would be really fun. I want to go to Puerto Rico, especially with Alberto. It'd be so cool to like take a trip to his homeland and have him like show me all his fun Puerto Rico things, so we can reminisce together and make Puerto Rico vlogs. Coming soon. Would I ever get a 300ZX? No. I've seen Jimmy work on them many times, and they don't look fun.
What if you put an RB25?
I still wouldn't want one. I would rather have like an old, like an old one, not a Z32.
Ooh, like a Z31?
Z31, I don't.
50th anniversary? That'd be rad.
But not a Z32. Not for me. Tommy, someone gave me €5 for you to wear my hat. Can you wear my hat? €5. Just put it on for a second. Put it on like you. I feel like I've seen you wear a beanie before.
I've worn a beanie before. My head gets cold in the winter.
You kind of look like Johnny Craig.
Who's that?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Take it as a compliment for now.
Yeah, he's a great dude.
I'll Google it later.
Yeah, he sells stolen MacBooks and stuff.
Sells what?
I told him he looks like Johnny Craig guy.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody knows who Johnny Craig is. Any good bolt-ons for a 328 E90? So one of my friends had a 328 with an exhaust, and it actually sounded really, really cool. So I don't know if it was headers or just an exhaust, but I would definitely do that before anything on those cars. Would I ever do a Barra build swap? They're really hard to get in the States, and I don't really know much about them. Maybe someday, but not anytime soon. Dude, I've been trying to ride the 150R, Blaine. Like, I'm trying to get these guys to ride with me every day, but Tommy does not want to leave the shop.
no, that's not true. I'm scared of getting injured. I haven't skated in a very long time.
We're talking about dirt bikes.
Oh,
He's like, your trails aren't good enough for me. They're too short.
no, like, it's kind of a big thing for us to all go somewhere and ride dirt bikes.
It's not, though, because I have 4 dirt bikes at my dad's.
No, but it's like a big thing. It's like a big to-do.
It's not a big
Little
to-do.
super chats. You better get off this
All right,
question.
all right. Have
We're
you
gonna
watched
ride soon.
Have you watched the documentary Europa: The Last Battle? I have not. I don't know what that's about. Actually, consider ditching the speed. He says, what kind of car should he trade the speed for?
Wait, what? What's
The Speed 3, yeah, he's going to trade it in like you told him on CarMax.
What's I don't know. Get up like a BRZ or something. Gotta be cooler. Yeah, RF Miatas are sick.
Yeah, Miatas are tight. Very nice comment from the Po Boys. Thank you. It means a lot. You called me a legend. I appreciate it. No update on the GT350 other than when the RS6 comes in, that car's probably going to get sold. So if you're in the market for a GT350, it'll probably go up for sale then. My most reliable car. Gone forever. Thoughts on New Zealand? I definitely would really like to go to New Zealand. It's on the bucket list for sure. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So anyway, let me read some other comments. Man, this is tough. Y'all should build a 4-door R32 GTR. That would be sick. So I actually thought about putting all-wheel drive drivetrain in my Skyline, but it's a lot of work to the point where it would be smarter to actually just buy GTS 4, I think is what they're called, and move my stuff over to it. But I would have to like, add some bracing and stuff to my block too, and it just wasn't really worth it. It would be cool though to have like a 4-door all-wheel drive Skyline. Big love from Kylo in the UK. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. How much for the GT250? I'm probably just going to sell it at like the high end of the fair market value because the car has headers and exhaust, E85 tune. It's got an intake. It's like coated. It's got tin. It's got nice parts on it. So I would like to think that I could just sell it at the high end of the market. Mods don't really add any value, but I feel like it'll sell for a little bit of a premium because that. Oh, it's also on MTO ones and has like upgraded sway bars, like the IRS lockout kit. So it's pretty set up. Catch cans. Let's see. Austin Keys wants to know when I'm going to autocross the Evo. I really don't like autocross.
It is pretty bad. You get lost in cones.
If it's on the autocross track, like at Lime Rock, that's sick. Because it's like a mini road course, and I'm into that. But cones in a parking lot, just not into it. It's not really my thing. But I don't know what car you drive that you think would outrun the Evo. Austin Keys. It looks like probably some LS junk.
Oh,
yeah.
No,
I don't know.
didn't.
Yeah, all outrun.
Wait, he said he's gonna outrun the Evo and something else.
I think the Evo would outrun
everything in an autocross.
The only thing is, if it was like a C7 on slicks, that would be tough. I would need to be on slicks, and then maybe. Trying to buy an Evo 4 next year. No, not a bad call. Evo 4s are cool. They just blow up, so you gotta be careful.
The thing with the C7 is it can't put the power down even on slicks. You know what I mean? Like in an autocross scenario, second gear turning, the Evo can put it down. The C7.
I watched a C7 at an autocross event sled.
Really?
So I think it's just driver mod. I mean, you got to think it's easier to control the throttle on something like that, especially if it's NA, than it is a turbo car, you know? But this person wants to know if I want to be in your podcast, Tommy. I haven't gotten the invite.
Do you want to be?
She's never talked to me about it, so.
Yeah, you're in.
All right. Any chance I'll be drifting in the UK next time I come back? It would be really cool. Maybe, if I can get a car to drive. Oh, the kid commented back and apologized and said that he didn't show up to the shop. And then he sent a selfie in front of the door.
No, I wish they could send pictures.
That would be funny.
So they can't get the stick them out.
If you had the chance to buy your least favorite car, what car would it be, and what would you change on it for you to like it? I feel like my least favorite car would be a PT Cruiser or a Sebring. What would I change on it for me to like it? I feel like either of those cars, just bagged on like really nice wheels, would be hilarious. I still would hate them, but I would hate them a fraction less than I already do. Hope that's a good answer. That's rad. Kafin says he has a CNC machine shop in Connecticut if we ever need anything made. That's good to know.
Okay, I'll send them my cat drawing. ASAP.
Good ass. Thank you. How come I've never put together an older muscle car? I don't really know much about it, and they don't really do much for me. Like I like lighter, nimbler Japanese things because it's just what I'm into. I won't ever build a car that I'm not really into, because then the content would suck because I would never want to work on it. I wouldn't be excited. Would you rather not answer that one? Love your style on builds.
You have to answer it. They pay more than $5.
It was $4.99.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Choose.
Some things are better left unsaid. Love your style on builds. Where's your Chaser at? Chaser's still in Florida. I love that car.
What about his style on hats?
You can pronounce my name as NASCAR. Thanks. You think I think it would be cheap to do a 1,000cc sport bike in a car. R1 makes 200 horsepower OEM at $15 grand. That'd be cool. Oh, doable. Yeah, people do that.
You're in luck. We're doing that.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Optimal Ultimate Street Cars Autocross Road Course Speed Stop. What's that? That sounds cool, I think, maybe. I don't know. The Evo is the Ultimate Street Car, so. N54 or B58. From my limited experience with B58, I think it's just, it feels better than the N54. The N54 just feels kind of muddy. Like, it's got, like, weird throttle response. And at least in my experience, I've had a really difficult time with tuning. I think there's going to be a lot more support for the B58 because it's in the Supra. And I think it's going to farly outshine the N54, and it's way simpler to work on. So doing turbos on an N54. Chris, did you ever do the turbos in your car?
No, you couldn't have to.
Yeah, I think it's like at least a day. On the B58, it's like an hour. The fan that came to the shop also said that he knows how to machine things for us too. I'm just going with you, Dimitri. You're cool. Paul Schmidt gave us $10. Thanks, Paul. Nope. Another one I'm just going to decline to answer. It's not a bad one, but it just, if I can avoid opening a can of worms, I'd rather avoid. Grant just sent me something to buy. Oh, this is sick. It's like a super chicken, but it's a one-seater. Dang. That is sick. Look at that thing. It's green. That's rad.
You're getting like 1,000 fucking super chats.
Oh, sorry. Oh,
Sorry.
sorry. 270Z, yay or nay? Also, Adam, I would like to offer the host of the set of questions. What's a 270Z? Isn't it a 280Z?
Well, there is that. There's a 260.
I've never heard of a 270. But I'd imagine it'd be 10 better than the 60 and 10 less than the 80. You know? How does the G25 660 overall on the Chaser? I would not go bigger than the G25 on the Chaser. It depends on what your goal is. I think the G25 660 is going to be kind of similar to my 3071 in the sense that it will probably start falling off depending on your cams from like $7,000 onward. You'll maybe lose about 100 wheels, my hypothesis. But I'll tell you, compared to the stock CT18 or whatever it is, it spools nearly identical to it. So to have that small frame of a turbo that can flow out to 600 wheel is kind of nutty. I'm really happy with it. I've never turned the boost up, but I might throw that car on a standalone just to see what it would make for power and then put it back on stock ECU. So we'll see.
That sounds like a maniac.
The car is like useless because it's all stanced out and stuff. So I don't want more than like 300 horsepower. Like I just enjoy cruising it, but it would be cool because that's a really, no one has that turbo on like a JZ really.
You going to H2O with it?
Would I ever build a dedicated drag car? The burnout car is technically going to be a good drag car too. So I've said that I'm building a burnout car, but I haven't said what it is. It's going to be cool though. It might be twin turbo. Love your vids. Any tips to make a daily decently fast and fun? Non-VTEC Integra. What do you do to non-VTEC Integra to make it fast and fun? Put VTEC in it? Put VTEC in it?
No, you turbo.
I'm just kidding. All right, yeah, get the turbo. We should join them at Optimum Varied Racing, and the Evo would do great. Won the champion past couple of years building a R32 GTR. That's cool. Sounds fun. I think I've read that wrong. It probably makes no sense, but that's cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this live chat. I'm kind of really, really terrible at live chats, so.
Not as bad as Rudnick, I'll tell you that much.
Really?
Oh.
Is he bad at it? What should he get for his first car? He's 16.
CRX.
I don't know. That's such a hard question. There's like so many like
Get
questions.
whatever you can afford, that's cool, and it's gonna pull women. Because at 16, who cares about fun?
So I think if I could give advice to myself back in the past, it would be to get something really crappy when you turn 16 because you think you know a lot, but you really know nothing. And as soon as you get a car, you're gonna learn a lot more. You're gonna drive your friends' cars, and you're gonna find out what you really want. So get something junky. That way, your next car can be something that you're really stoked on. That's my advice. Come through Ohio. Thank you for the help, Jason. I appreciate the insight. I just can't. Thoughts on the Civic Type R? I drove one. It's pretty cool. Not my favorite thing in the world, but not bad.
Wait, what year? You drove one?
All right, so Paul Schmid has now given me $20. Wants to let all of you guys know, if you ever meet Tim at BC Racing, I believe Tim is the manager at BC Racing. He likes to be referred to as Princess. I don't know that that's an accurate thing, and hopefully Tim doesn't get mad at this.
But he paid to say it, so he can't.
But he paid me $20 to tell all of you guys to call Tim Princess. So if you ever stop by BC Racing in Orlando and you remember this, ask for Tim and call him a princess and say Paul Schmidt told you to. All right? What's your take on so many YouTubers building Hondas?
Chris, help us with the book. We're gonna put this on.
It's cool. I've thought about it, but I feel like right now my collection is already so diluted. I don't really want to own any like junk cars, and like not that Hondas are junk, but even if I built the raddest Honda, it would still be a Honda. And I just like kind of want to start elevating my builds to be like nicer cars rather than like a bunch of like tin cans, if that makes sense. They're really cool and I respect them and it'd be really fun to toy with. But there's a lot of other things that I'd want to toy with before them. Am I going to bro down? I'm not going to any E-Town events anymore because now I can't run tandems without a cage and my car up here is cageless. So that's why I haven't been going to E-Town anymore, which is kind of a bummer because it's like kind of why I brought the Skyline up here. So that's why I haven't been drifting as much as I normally would have been. So maybe I'll cage it for next summer or I'll bring up a caged car, but that's why I haven't really been doing that. It's a bummer, but I understand it's insurance things. Rudnick, you're a stone bag. Tell Ty he needs a mullet. Tell Tommy he's a better YouTuber than TJ. And keep slaying FUD, bro. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Restoring a flooded GTR. That's pretty cool. Conrad wants to know suggestions for a first-time creator. My suggestions are always to make things that you want to watch. Don't try to appeal to everyone. Try to appeal to yourself, and then there will be other people like you out there that will appreciate it. Have I watched Netflix Hyperdrive? I'm going to go ahead and say your name is Trim. I talked a little bit about Hyperdrive earlier in this live stream, so if you want, when this is over, you can just rewind it and watch. I talked about it for a little bit. 94 Skyline Sedan GTST. What model Greddy gauges are in the JZX 100? I don't know. The car came with them. They're pretty cool, though. I'd imagine you can just look it up. Tommy, have we ever arm wrestled? You're probably going to win, for sure. I got $10 for it. All right, Michael, stay tuned. Tommy will be over in a second. Yeah, just come over here and I'll.
You got long ass arms.
Any plans to do a GC8 with Tommy or any sort of Subi build in the future?
Yeah.
We might be getting Subarus for this winter. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm keen for some.
You are literally just worried about making that sound.
Some gurgling, dude. I just want to make the Subi gurgle.
All you've been saying is, "I need an exhaust for it." That makes it make that noise.
That's what they sound like.
So we doing this?
Yep. What's the winner get?
Look how long his arm is. Put your elbow like this. Actually, I guess it's not that long.
Man, that look good.
Me too.
All right.
So you put your hand at the bottom of my elbow like this.
Why?
It's just so you have somewhere to go, and it's not like
you're starting more down on me. All right, 1, 2,
Hold
3.
on. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
All right, we start.
Okay.
I feel like can we start a little more to this side?
We can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can't.
You should go against Rudnick.
Why?
Because.
All right, we'll wait to see if anyone's seen to go against Rudnick. There's oil all over the table. He sabotaged me. He put oil on my elbow. Who was it? I beat someone in an arm wrestle that was like much stronger than me. I guess it wasn't.
It sounds like a little bit technique and a little bit cheating.
You just hurt my wrist. What are your thoughts on centrifugal style superchargers over turbos? I don't really know much about them, so I don't want to give you an uneducated opinion, but they're cool. I just think turbo technology has become so efficient now, and I don't know. I like turbos. Turbos are cool. Superchargers don't sound as rad. Here's 10 for not butchering my name. Thanks, Trim. Am I coming back to Brisbane? I don't know. Maybe? Not sure. Thoughts on newer Subarus? They're too big and they look like Camrys. I'm sorry if you own one, but for me, I don't like how they look. You can still kind of make them cool, but they're just too big. I like small cars. Big cars don't do much for me. All right. Everyone's first cars. All right. Real quick. Tommy, what was your first car?
On the CRX.
Honda CRX. Mine was an E46 325i. Ty, what was your first car? Okay. I don't know if you guys heard that. 85 Volkswagen Jetta diesel. Ruddy's first car was a Civic. So I think it'd make good first cars, I guess.
Rich kid over here had the nicest fucking one.
Who is leaving all my...
That one's mine. That doesn't work.
This one is mine.
No, that's mine.
I bought this. You never have silicone.
This one, the fucking tube.
Both
and
are
I can't
mine.
get anything out of it.
Yeah, because you keep leaving it open. There's no screw at the end of it.
This was clogged solid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll sponsor your next video.
Shout out. Buying giveaway a C8 Corvette. That'd be cool, but I'd probably want to keep it because they're rad.
Put it like this if you want them to send you one for free.
You're not watching my live stream. Dude, you know what the funny thing is, though? Like, you remember I told you how they, like, sent us a bunch of stuff, right? Like, back in the early days, they were watching one of my random build videos with Alberto, and we were, like, going ham about their copper spray gasket, and they loved it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have I ever thought about a rotary build? Yeah, I want one. Alberto's kind of, like, learning more about rotary stuff working on his car, and then hopefully once he knows more, then maybe I'll do a rotary. Or, I don't know.
Figure it out.
Yeah, let him figure it out. I got that red FD outside that's mine. Like, ever come to Ireland? That'd be sick. I'm down. Invite me. How do I get the Evo 5 into the States, and where can I get one?
Dude, you're not allowed to answer those. You're ignoring questions, and you're answering the ones. It's a fucking Fed. What's his name?
I didn't.
Ryan Wesselhoff. That's a Fed, and you're answering those questions.
I was just gonna tell him it was already in the States, man. I don't bring cars in. I just drive them.
Yeah.
Can you tell Rudnick that? Hey, Rudnick.
He went to go get drinks, and I guarantee he's not getting anyone else one but himself.
That's really messed up.
Should we fucking beat his ass?
We should. Well, apparently, Najia Flavor 60 never got his lanyard from Rudnick.
Yeah. The merch thing.
YouTuber merch, except for mine, is all a scam. No one ever sends anything out.
This dude's got 4 guys on the payroll to do it.
We've got like 10 for the giveaway. We're hustling.
Send them down here.
Yeah.
When they're done.
Yeah. Tommy's got Tide. He's trying to get Tide to ship out 5,000 orders a day. Poor Ties. Working on Chris' car. Shipping Tommy's keychains.
My keychain. Oh, yeah.
Jet tags.
No.
Any chances I'll be in or near Colorado again? Yeah, for sure. Trevor lives out there, so I go there often. I keep dipping my elbow in oil. It's gross. I'm live streaming. Okay, so I'm probably gonna do this for like another 5 minutes, and I gotta go.
Dang.
Go do stuff. What?
What are you gonna do?
I gotta do calls and business and film videos and stuff. Come back to Florida and teach me how to drift my 3rd gen Camaro.
Hell yeah.
On my way.
Go to the next one.
Just copped the SR20 swap R32 GTST. That's sick with a BM kit and a 326 wing. Might see if I love to Orlando. Move. That's cool. That's a rad car. GTSTs with SRs in it.
Super.
Very cool. Hey, Tommy, when are you shipping out the FEL license plate merch?
Ask Ty. DM him. It's TyBuds69 on Instagram. DM him.
Tommy, do you remember when you had those angry customers that were like upset that they didn't get stuff, so you sent them rocks? That's what happens.
That literally never happened. One time, Adam was like, "Hey, my cousin," and he couldn't think of where his cousin lives. It was just like the worst scam.
Yeah,
my cousin who lives in Woodbury
ordered.
How does he get merch? None of it ever happened.
Yeah, but all jokes aside,
I'm gonna see what you're doing. Oh, what? That's why you got in the live stream. You gotta go pick up that new car.
Shut up. Yo, I've heard of people doing that before. Like they do like credit card fraud and stuff, and they return boxes of rocks.
Yeah, because PayPal will return the money if you get like a thing. So.
It's ridiculous.
They just send a box.
That's from Goon Squad. How do you all feel about Skiplet? Is Skiplet the same person as Manlet?
Skiplet and Manlet are in fact the same person.
And is that Damien?
That is Damien.
Okay, I get really confused because I think that they're different people.
No,
like,
so it was Manlet first,
uh-huh.
which was funny because he's little.
Okay.
Then it turned into Skiplet because they say his videos are not good. So just skip that.
Oh.
So it's Skip Manlet, Skiplet.
I always thought he just like skipped a lot.
Yeah, I guess.
I just pictured Damien skipping along the pond.
That's a good one.
What?
$9.99. Oh.
And what emotional on TV's recent videos? I already talked about this Lambo thing. That was a joke. That Lambo is not mine.
Yeah. I'm going to buy it.
Can I reach out to you for help if I buy an R32 GTR when it comes to modding it?
You can. I'll give you his personal number if you want. Eventually, love your build video. Just looking for a good mentor who knows your stuff.
3071. Watch my R33 GTST build because that's like what I would do if I owned an R32 GTR. It's a little bit different than like Tommy's style, and I don't think it's as fast, but I think it's really efficient and effective and simple. I'm all about simplicity. Tommy's setup's really, really cool and really fun, but it's definitely not simple. I got a race event for all YouTuber that Mondi created. What?
Who's Mondi?
I don't know.
Is that a person? Do you know him?
Irrelevant. I have the red GTI that was next to you on 7, and we did a poll together.
Who won? Do you remember?
It was GTI. None of my cars are slower than that. Should I upgrade the turbo on my N55 to make it pure stage 2? Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I think all
N55.
those cars fuck on stock turbo.
Yo, N55 though with a pure is
What's
sick.
N55 like that? 2011.
It's a better N54 basically. It's not.
They come
it's not
single.
twin. They come single, so they make less power on the stock.
So it's
turbos.
kind of like the FP green of.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. That's exactly what I would do.
I love like stock turbos.
Yeah. Tell us how you really feel about TJ's builds. I think TJ's builds are cool. They're just not my style. Like shut up. Just shut your mouth. TJ's
All the
my friend.
California dudes do stuff a little whack. It's not wrong. It's just whack.
TJ explained it to me once, and it's like we enjoy driving our cars a lot, but in California, to them, it's almost like a
It's like their shoes.
kind
You
of in a
collect
way.
shoes.
Yeah, like you like the thing to do is to build these cars that look pretty and go for a stroll and stuff. Where I think at least me, like I view cars way more as tools as a means to fun. So I don't view it as like something that I want to just show off and go to car shows with. It's like I want to build something that would be really fun to drive and really exciting. So in a sense, like we're both automotive enthusiasts, but we both get our enjoyment out of very different things. So I could never have like a really pretty car and just look at it. I need to be like using every inch of that car all the time to enjoy it. Go for a ride in a turbo LS Miata. Yo, Matt, man, I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I wanted to ride in your car back when you had your, was it a 1.8 or a 1.6? I don't remember, but your car is sick. I'm definitely down. We do something. Haha, Dimitri. I guess you won. So Mike Devine wants to know how Rudnick's Candy Crush Championship's going. Tommy's busy right now, but we'll ask him in a second. Ask Tommy if he sent me a free key tag in person. Oh. Can I interrupt you?
Yeah.
Apparently, you accidentally sent out a free keychain to MPSS, Michael Smith.
It's okay. He's a homie.
Also, Mike Devine wants to know how Ruddy's doing with Candy Crush.
Dude, can I tell him real quick the story? Just real quick.
Yeah, just because my viewers probably don't know.
So Rudnick was like bragging. He's in here. He's like, I'm number one. I'm top second in the world on Candy Crush. And I'm like, no way. I know people that have been playing that shit for like 10 years. Like, my girlfriend's mother is one of them. And like, he keeps saying he's number one or he's number two. And then all of a sudden, like 10 minutes later, he's like, well, I'm number one now. And I'm like, no way. Did you just climb from second in the world to first? So he's like, yup. We look it up, and the leaderboards are, and he's been working on this hours a day. Leaderboards that he has because he didn't sign up with his Facebook, they just assigned him 21 random friends, and he's first place out of 21 random people that are like probably matched similarly. You know what I mean? They know how much he plays. So this dude's walking around bragging that he's first in the world, but it wasn't. It was first out of 21 random people. Go. I mean, you got to watch the video because it's way more funny to see him real time. Like, ooh,
he was so sad. Soul B wants to know what's happening with Alberto in the shop back in Florida. Guys back home.
You guys didn't hear.
What?
Shop broke down. Alberto called today.
Alberto, he's been getting a lot done on the builds. We got some cool stuff going on. I got a couple mega updates for you when I get back to Florida. I'm coming to Wisconsin again. Eventually, I'm sure. I don't know what cars I drive, Matt. Top 5 favorite bands always fluctuate right now. I've been listening to a lot of older Devil Wears Prada, Mice and Men. You know, really like teen angsty stuff more than anything. I'm seeing a lot of comments. None of them are top chats, so no one is spending money to ask this question. But every other question has something to do with Nicole, and I'll just go ahead and say this. There's not going to be any more updates. There's not going to be any more talking about anything. She's gone. We're separated. There's no more. Nothing to address. Nothing's going on. Nothing that impacts you guys or the channel, which is a good thing. Weird question. Have you seen, liked any anime besides Initial D or One Gun Midnight? Literally the only 2 shows that I've watched. So, no. But anime's cool. I guess if Dragon Ball Z counts, but that was like old. What do we think of Reddit? Reddit's cool. I think it's a cool climate for people to talk about things. It's a good thing. Whoa, $50.
Oh shit! What's the name?
Yoshi. Yoshi
like
just gave me
name.
$50 to build an air-cooled Porsche.
You have to do it now.
Find me one on Craigslist. I'll pull out the Porsche mug.
Craigslist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think old Porsches are cool. They're really cool as like like not as something I would want to build. That's like a have car for me.
You build it and like put it in your garage.
No, but like there's, I'm not going to throw a turbo on an air-cooled Porsche. I'm not going to build the engine or make it like crazy because it would like tank the value of the car.
You RWD it. Dude, just get a 993 GT2. Don't touch it.
I wonder if like
He's thinking. You guys saw that pause, right?
well, those are cool. I'd get a
No,
GT2.
No.
GT2s are bad. But yeah, they're rad. They're just really expensive. And for me, a lot of the times I purchase cars. They're cars that I like. They're also cars that I can get a good return on investment. And the more expensive cars are harder to do that with. So probably not anytime soon, but maybe someday in the collection. We should do a podcast soon with Tommy. Let Tommy know that MPSS is a sovereign citizen and there's no more keychains. Okay. Tommy, MPSS deserves no more keychains.
What?
He says he deserves no more keychains.
Deserves no more?
Nope.
Okay.
1JZ S13 is gone. It is no longer in my possession. No longer will ever be, along with the Miata. Oh well. Michael Smith. Oh. Tell Tommy that I was pissed when I got the free key tag in the mail because I bought one off a guy for $100 because I forgot to order one. He was pissed and stoked at the same time.
This dude's giving you like $30 a salary.
I think this is a different person than MPSS.
No, that's him, Michael Smith.
Got it. Check your Instagram DM. Sent you a collab possibility, but can't post it publicly. I'll check it
Rowdy
later.
Moore wants a collab. I'm in.
When are you doing an LS build? Eventually. I don't know when. Ever considering building an all-wheel drive drift car? No.
I would like to see that.
It'd be really fun.
Was it fun in Scotland when you tried to do it?
No, but like
No,
but
if you made like
something.
800 horsepower?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like something ignorant,
like Ken Block, Gymkhana style.
but like show up to a drift event with it. That would be sick. I don't know what I'd do with. What tune would you recommend on an 07335? I feel like the go-to nowadays is MHD.
I thought everyone did like the JB4.
I hate JB4.
Really?
Well, sorry, no, I don't hate JB4.
You guys heard that?
Shut up. No, I don't hate JB4. It's just it kind of like tricks the DME and stuff, and like everyone that's always been around me has advised me against it. But it does have a lot of really cool features, so you can like switch maps on the fly. If you use it as a piggyback on top of like an MHD tune, that's really cool. And I think I might actually do that with a Supra, because then you can change maps, still have like that true like DME tune, and then use the JB4 to get it to do other stuff that you want.
Somebody said, would you ever build an Audi?
Yeah,
Ooh, then they got a
yeah,
case of water.
R6. Did he? Proved us wrong. Also, giveaway car, race wars in Western Australia. I don't know what that means. Sounds cool. Any different Supra merch? Okay, so we will have more merch. I think we're going to have new merch about every week or so, or maybe a little bit over a week. We'll have some more merch, just a couple new designs and stuff. But more or less, it'll be the stuff that we have now, and then we might throw some of the older designs into giveaway eligible merch. If you're lowering the Supra, does that mean you're getting rid of the active dampening? You guys will see this in the video, but that's a really, really good thing to ask, because that is the exact reason why I'm not doing coilovers on the Supra. The active dampening is really, really good on it. It kind of reminds me of the Magna Ride on my DT350. I don't want to talk out of my butt here, but it feels like the dampening gets stiffer when you corner and gets softer to compress for braking and acceleration. So it's a really nice ride, but when you start to drive like a little bit more spirited, the car feels very rigid. And I'd be afraid that putting coilovers on it would kind of ruin that nature of it.
Damn, I just want to ask you something.
What?
Somebody asked me, about your merch.
What?
Somebody asked me this, is all of your merch eligible, or does it have a specific sign because they asked?
We have a category on the site that says Supra giveaway eligible merch, and it has all the merch has a logo and the number of entries on the
so
photo.
they were right.
Correct.
Because they were like confused, and I was like,
The purpose to do that is because last time
is it just old merch that's not on it?
Old merch and stuff like, let's say, BC coilovers, that's $1,000.
Oh.
We make very, very little on that. So that person's getting a ton of entries, and we're not really getting much, if that makes sense. So will an air intake and exhaust make a difference in a tune in a Camaro SS 2018? I don't know. Not my world. Maybe. Can't tell you. Probably. Do you listen to Periphery? I've listened to some of their music, but not a lot. So I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of anything, but I've definitely heard them. Love for the Netherlands. Thank you. Did we go to the Netherlands? We did, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Ken Block's all-wheel drive drift setups are awesome and super unique. Don't they essentially go to two-wheel when he pulls the handbrake? I guess they would have to. I never thought about that.
There's a way to do that, but most of his cars now, like the Unicorn,
Yeah.
has a GTR drive.
That's interesting. I never knew that. You want a good return on old Porsche? Get a legit slant nose. Slant noses are sick.
It's going for 26 grand.
Really? What's happened to GT250? Still got it. I've already answered the previous question. Previous fires. F yeah, boys for life. F yeah, boys for life. You give me $10 to yell at. If Spaghetti does a Vegas challenge again and you're invited, what car would you bring? Probably won't go. That's too far. It's not worth my time. The challenge was what? Sure.
I thought you were going to do it.
What?
Just be down.
I don't want to go to the Project Car Challenge.
Let's do our own.
Yeah, we'll do our own. On the A90 Super and A355, I have either car's been so drift as decided to use, so want to go do more. Whoa!
Oh, it's Sith Lord. Fuck you.
Did he do that on purpose?
Yo,
What's the recommendation and tune for N55 E92? MHD's good.
Oh, Pico. That's it. PETA.
Yo, one time back in the day, I jumped in the pool with my bike, and I said my phone was in my pocket, and it actually wasn't in my video. That's my big reveal.
Why'd you lie?
It was funny.
Was everyone, what a fucking idiot?
Wage War or I Prevail. Not a huge fan of either, but I'd probably pick Wage War. What happened to Skater Tommy?
Dude, I'm washed up. I'm all washed up.
So, anyway, I think I'm going to answer the last couple of top chats, and then I'm going to dip out here. I got some stuff to do. We're almost at the hour mark. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I just didn't have a video for today, so I thought I'd hop on here and just hang out for a little bit. So I appreciate all of you, especially everyone that has super chatted and everyone that's been watching all the new content, liking things, and just hanging around. So anyway, thank you, and I will see you tomorrow. Super has new wheels, so that's what we'll see tomorrow. Thanks, guys.